It also records that.
Yeah, it records
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the feature in the second round. I don't think I'm even talking to anybody right now. Are you on there? Okay, 3 people. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. I'm excited, y'all. Tonight we got a really great feature coming on. It's also my twin brother. And there's a lot that I could say, but I can't find words right now. So I think that as you watch and you hear what he has to say and offer, that'll speak way better than I can do right now. So I'm gonna let more people come in before we get started. Got 10 people in right now. Actually, I'm gonna call them in already. You ready, brother? Waiting for Ali. What's up? You hear Max? He's snoring right now. You hear him? Uh-uh. Yeah, that's just knocked out right now. How you feeling? Feeling good. I got the incense stick. I got my tea. I got the setup on a laptop. How you feeling? Feeling good. Blessed. Not that kind of blessed. Okay, yeah. That's an inside joke. Mm-hmm. So, you feeling ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Is it go right now? Green light. All right. I think maybe if you're feeling called to, you can introduce yourself. Tell everybody a little bit about what you got going on right now, and just flow from there. All right, cool. So I go by Ali, which is an acronym for Actual Hip Hop Leads to Elevated Entities. Going to be sharing some hip hop based poetry and also a little bit of breathing techniques. As of yesterday, I was certified as a breath instructor. It's been part of my personal arsenal for dealing with the challenges of life. And I'm excited to be able to bring it to other people, introduce it to other people. Can everybody hear me fine? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me good. So make sure y'all hear me. All right, so
are you able to see other people?
Let's start off with some stretches, actually. AJ, maybe you could actually lead us through some stretches since you're doing the yoga. Yeah, because I'm sure everybody's been sitting down for a minute. Yeah. Well, shoot, I don't even really. No, okay, I guess I'll do it, but I'm not the yoga guy. But all right, so let's go ahead and roll our shoulders a little bit forward, go back. Roll our neck a little bit.
Very fast.
Stretch out our chest, put our arms behind our back. Huh? You got a kink in your neck? When your neck is kind of like, it's not so as beneficial as everyone thinks it is. Like, really? It's better just go side to side and maybe forward. But you don't want to go back. Well, thanks for that insight. I think it pinches your nerves or something in a weird way. But okay, that makes sense.
I do it like every day, all the way
All right,
around.
so let's start out with a little bit of breathing. Do a full yogic breath, and the way that you do that is you breathe all the way into your belly, fill up your chest, and then you just let it pour out. You could do a little extra points and do a power pose for some confidence. That's the main reason I'm doing it right now. All right, so let's go ahead and breathe in all the way. Out. In. Out.
You sound
In.
so cute.
Slowly out. All right, so I'm gonna get into my first piece. From the hood to the woods, the evolution's real. Even though it seems nada, we get solutions still. If we move with will, life's a dream and how you view is real. Empty your cup and let the fluid spill. Moving chills throughout my body when the music's filled. Mother Nature's got the cure, stop abusing pills. If you quit the picking at them, then the wounds will heal. We've been broken down, but still we could choose to build. Defeated is a state of mind, repeated from an ancient time. Believing in you, stay rewind. Damn, I'm reaching for regaining high by freeing all the pain inside. Don't keep it because it's stay inside. And damn, cause a lot of wreck. What we start to architect is whatever the heart projects. So it would be smart, I guess, not to let harshness rest. Because that just sickens my spirit. And then the thoughts possess until I change to the thought I'm blessed. I wrote these rhymes about 2 years back, inspired by the Redwood Giants. Me, my brother, my lady, landed here unintentionally, but it no doubt was divinely guided. I'm grateful for the intervention that will find us stuck. It's where we needed to be to get ourselves unstuck. You call it luck, I call it grace. The realization leaves tears on my face, and not in pain, but in deep gratitude. It's a message for who it matters to. I'm trying to send a ladder to you. That'll move you out the depth of the lows that we found ourselves in time to time when it gets rough. Nature accomplishes what it needs without a rush. I made a declaration the first time I did shrooms that I would find a way to get high without taking any drugs. It's in the spoken word, it's in the breath. When the vocal cords get finessed by divine vibrations channeled through the intellect, but not from the brain. Now these signals from in the chest, the internet, ain't the only way to get connected. High fives from the most high when I skip on breakfast and do my practices so that bliss is lengthened. I ain't focused on entering to the fifth dimension. The only thing that makes hell here is having a sick perception. Fix your senses so you don't fall for the big deception. Step out of your comfort zone. The first time that I spit a sentence, it was frightening. But now I'm here before you when I'm smiling to have this opportunity to rhyme again. That was the first one. I just want to say that this platform has truly changed my life. I know you can say the same, AJ, and just being, part of that community. And yeah, it's just such a blessing that we ended up there, and beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm gonna get into my next piece. If you guys can see that I'm not looking at you directly, it's not because I don't love you. It's just because the lyrics are right here. All right. Gotta stand tall, even amongst the turbulence like trees do. When we open our hearts, then the nervousness can leave through. Innocence that we are is impervious to evil. At any moment, we can return to it and be new. Anything you hear can't determine it to be true until you observing it in your own front seat view. Drove into the midst of the thick of it in one piece through. Hope is just an instrument. Action is what release tunes. Yeah. Focus on the past. That's the way to make feet move. Opposite from forward, but slipping up don't defeat you. You can always heal even if it seems like they deep wounds. Pilot in the astral plane. Yeah. Like this being trapped in frames. That's you and me. But we blinded in a nasty way, incapable of seeing without guidance when the maps contain within us. But it seems we lost our antennas. It's hard to receive the information when inflammation coming from dinner. Truth could be bitter, but the fruits of it sweet. You're gonna see once you witness or reconsider. Hey, I don't know where I'm going, but I just trust and I flow with it. I know most will get motion sick to rope with this. So I don't know where I'm going, but I just trust and I flow with it. I know most will get motion sick to rope with this. Illustrating like authors, elevating my conscience, stay away from imposters, make my way through the nonsense. Today's the day that I got this. May I slay all the monsters, taking strength from my partners. When I straighten my posture, weight laid on my shoulders, ain't as great as a bother. Display what's remaining vibrant, even in the midst of violence. Able not to be bribed and think about sons and daughters. What if you were a father? What if you were a mama? Maybe like you were honored then. Value don't only mean how your dollar spent. I remember the stress of being behind on rent, cause I knew of no other way I was fine with it. At least I lied within. Over time I convinced until defiance in me wasn't trying to bend. If you have seen what I've seen, you know that life is unpredictable. You gotta ride with it. So I don't know where I'm going, but I just trust and I flow with it. I know most will get motion sick to roll with this. I don't know where I'm going, but I just trust and I flow with it. I know most will get motion sick to roll with this. Hey. All right, and with that, we'll go ahead and get into to another little breathing intermission. This one is called Nadi Sorhana. I don't know if I said that correctly. You know, Nadi Sorhana? Huh?
Is Shodana or Soldana?
Shodana. I'm not 100%. I don't speak Sanskrit. But basically what it is alternate nostril breathing. And the same way, like we, with the left hemisphere is responsible for like logic and reasoning, like mathematics, and the right hemisphere is responsible for creativity, intuition, and our body parts correspond with these hemispheres of our brain. It's the same thing with our nostrils. So that's why the yogis was always, doing the alternate nostril breathing. And the way that we do that is by taking these two fingers right here, putting them on our forehead. And you can use your thumb to block off your right nostril. And you breathe in.
I'm sorry, what's this one?
And then you'll use these two fingers to block out your left nostril. Lift your thumb out and breathe in through here. All right, so let's do that like 3 times.
Because it was mirrored.
Block off your right, breathe in through the left, out.
Mirrored.
Out. Block out your left, breathe in through the right. Switch into the left. Switch into the right. Go ahead and breathe through both. Now, this might be difficult, like if you a little snotty, but it's a good way to kind of open up both of your nostrils. Also, like if you're trying to study and you kind of want to be more in this hemisphere of your brain, you could shut off your left nostril. Want to be more creative, just experiment with it. And with that, I'll get into my next piece. Where is it? Oh, there we go. Open up your mind. They trying to put you in a tighter space. When you got the entire space within you, you just blind today. Because your mind behind the day set on the past or it's set on the future thinking about finer things. But you ain't paying mind to things you blessed to have. See, building up these walls is a protection plan. But not also does it keep out the pain, it also prevents your ass from experiencing, love energy, the most vital of nutrients. Deficiency in this is why the cycle don't lose its grip. Convincing me to quit the voice inside, but I'm muting it. My tendencies will switch when I unite with my luminous center. Who could remember being children just happy to be? We still got that joy inside, but the lies been polluting it. With knowledge, if you do not be applying the fruits of it, it's sweet, but you can overeat. I'm wise with consuming it. Whatever we gon' need to bring a light to this room we in. We came up from the dirt, but still the spider we blooming here. Whether it be rain or sunshine, we gon' make our way up high. I guess I can complain, but why? Came up from the mud fly. You know, it might seem cliche, but they say that the mud made the lotus. I came from the mud if you ain't noticed. And that only bring love into focus. Contrast eyes highlight to high frequency. Complete relief from deep disease when your tongue stay focused. It speaks empowerment, peace, and forgiveness. Not the tongue that utters words from the mouth, but the tongue that utters stop from the ether. What you think will exhibit somehow in the flesh of the scene that you live in. They say this is a dream. If it is, then are these just aspects of my subconscious reflecting back at me as an image so I can see what needs fixing? Exhale confusion and breathe in wisdom. Exhale illusion and breathe in wisdom, vision. The conclusion we reach from gripping to beliefs is just more of what we've already seen. Radical change comes from surrender and releasing friction, going with the stream instead of swinging, kicking in vain because the current doesn't stop. Nah, current doesn't stop. It's absolutely vital that the butterfly goes through the process of struggling to break out of its chrysalis in order to build strength to fly. Keep that in perspective whenever banks run dry. Find the water from within in order to quench desires effectively, because chasing perpetually is exhausting, and as of now, we do not have that energy to keep up. Remember I was talking about that endless stream? Think of how much energy you would have riding it instead of fighting it. Hypermasculinity is not expressing emotion and being proud of it until it turns to illness that leaves you out of the position of the provider quick. Matter of fact, after the medical expenses, you just eat away all the work that you did, so you find it wise to give permission to rest. Awaken intuition that's been restricted by stress. The body is supremely divine in its design. Just step out of its way and watch miracles happen. All the mystics knew breath and its ability to reset the system when it needs a reboot to clear the mess. Our youth, it can be stretched, but choose what you see less. The noose that's getting spread is a noose around the neck. The view that is the best is when our eyes are closed and we feel without making stories. We tune into the depths and lose the fear of death. Energy can't be created or destroyed, just move to the next. So we into the next. All right, so we're going to do, huh?
That was scripture.
Thank you. We're going to do one final breathing exercise, and this is the Om. Om is actually in 3 syllables. So it's Ah, U, and then So we're going to break it down in the syllables first, doing the full yogic breath we did in the beginning. We're breathing into our belly. And then we'll do the full thing, the full Om. So let's go ahead. Breathe in. Smile. All together. Oh wow, that felt good. All right, so We're gonna get into the last. I don't know how much time I have left, but I got 2 more pieces. I feel like I've been moving pretty. I'm good? Okay. Oh, wait, where are they? Oh, there you go. All right. Eating of the tree of life. Couldn't get a sweeter bite. Soon as we perceive it's right, reach up to the needed height. Don't squeeze it tight, cause it's so soft you breach its skin, it would leak its nectar. This would be divine wisdom. Man's misinformation would just be conjecture. Go with the flow, ease the effort. No one knows, so be that no one's soul. You can free the pressure. When we let thoughts control, we not as whole. When we can master thinking, it could be the shine to make the heart seeds grow. So abundance, tranquility, vitality. Water it with faith, and it will be made accordingly to that focus. So it pays to be able to concentrate through all the bush. Silence the ride within. That's the only way that we can reach to our highest potential. All that have blossomed have started out from the bottom, you dig? Y'all know we made mistakes. We ain't gotta pretend like we perfect. Oops, broke the coffee teacup. We all made mistakes. We ain't gotta pretend like we perfect. All right, where was I? That was perfect. Oh my God. Okay. Y'all know we made mistakes. We ain't gotta pretend like we perfect, but we still flawless in our design, not a problem. Sort of off. The Torah used the word chata, which is a term in archery that is used when one missed a shot. So we just got bad aim. We not hopelessly lost. That's just the narrative created to keep us apart. Shame is interception of divine intervention. It throws up a wall. How could you heal if you ain't showing your scars? But at the same time, you ain't got to be showing them off. Look, we don't need to take a substance that's foreign. Sustenance pouring from directions that naturally cleanses. Take it in before you having your breakfast. It could amplify the power if it's backed with intention. There's some pieces of the puzzle that I haven't connected, but after I catch it, I'm handed the message. Lay down on your back for a second when you've been feeling like you can't get a breath in. Don't give the future or the past your attention, or you might miss it on this gift. Don't need a pastor or a reverend to establish connection. Just make sure your abdomen stretching on the inhalation. Innovation is followed by inspiration. Being inspired comes from being open to information. Constantly being dispersed, you feel the sensations when the thoughts no longer racing to solidify the matrix. And instead they slow down and aid our creation. It ain't gotta be amazing our head, it can be amazing. Mind is a beautiful tool when it's aligned, when it's concentrated, and when it's not agitated. Through meditation, mindful movement, and mindful breathing, we can restore the divinity of our minds and watch the world transform in front of our eyes. Yeah. That was hilarious, man. That was like perfect timing for me to smack my headphone down and bow. That was divine, man. Oh, man.
Yeah, thank you, because I couldn't find a word right now to say. That was divine.
I couldn't find the word either. It just came to me. All right, so I'm going to do the last piece now. Man, it feels like I just like kind of, man, like I'm just becoming aware that I'm doing this right now. It's crazy.
I know the feeling.
And we've gotten like all the way almost to the end already. Like, kind of sad. I want to like stretch it out.
I don't even know how long we've been going right now and how much time you got. But
me either, man. What time is it? Okay.
It's 1:53.
Oh, wow. All right. So let's get into this last one. I put on the mean front that I'm good all the time. But if you could look behind, you would see the darkness I've been battling. But I know I got to keep on paddling. I have understood the design. It could be buried or be planted. Think to young, manifest for pointing out the magic. Expand my lungs and abdomen to pour in the manna, and pour on the stanza. Sustenance that's good to revive the look in your eyes when your world is filled with wonder. No dark clouds bringing thunder. Do not park south of your comfort unless you truly want to metamorph and come out of the gutter, don't you? Only look down to reach down for your brothers. Nothing as profound as a mother and a father trying to make it so their child doesn't suffer much as they have. But there's no how to discover it. So many give their best try, but they drown in right under. The wave that rippled through life, may we get through the tides. Shade exists where there's shine. Pain exists where there's pride. This ain't a game of picking on dice. The day you give up, you die. The frame you in might survive, but it'll be hollow within it. Give your all to the finish. You will not be without a blemish, but you'll be without a grimace when reviewing. When a flash by through the dark valleys, you can move with a flashlight, shining like the last side. Hey. Black mind states in a trance by hate. Time to wake up to the same fuck life, man. It's time to make love. We're worth more than our pay cut. That was like not at all how I wrote it, but it just came out like that. That was cool. Wow. Sometimes that's the best too, like when you just write something and you like were rehearsing it in a certain way and then you just kind of let it take you and then you're like, whoa, that's not how I did it at all, but that was way better than how I did it. That was one of those situations. Yeah, that was yeah. Wow. I'm so grateful right now for this opportunity. Like I was so nervous today, honestly. Like working up to here, I was like pacing back and forth and constantly breathing and try to get rid of the jitters. But yeah, I'm so grateful for this opportunity. Thank you guys for rocking with me, for breathing with me. Thank you to Word Humboldt, everybody part of the community who, took us in like family. And yeah, beautiful.
Ducky wants to know if we can do some more. Could anyone comment and let me know? Anyone from the team and let me know. Do you have even more that you can do, or was that?
I might have more if it's cool.
Let me see if we get the okay. I got two phones on right now trying to figure this out. Getting nothing. We have
a lot of people waiting, man. It's all good. Yeah. So if you enjoyed what you saw and you want to keep up with me and what I'm be doing, just go ahead and follow me. I'll be releasing a lot of poetry, a lot of music pretty soon too. Also some more on breathing. And if you want to book a one-on-one session with me, I'm going to do like half off for the first 2 weeks of my training. If you mention that you came from Word Humboldt, actually the first 3 people I'll do donation based. So you can pay or you cannot pay. It's up to you. And what else? Do I have anything else to say? Yeah, hit me up. I don't have a chat book or anything, but I think I'll be making one, or at least like some type of written thing for sure. And yeah, I love you guys. This was fun. A lot more fun than I expected. Went a lot better than I expected. I was like a little nervous. But yeah, I'll let everybody share tonight. I look forward to seeing what everybody else has got. Peace. I love you guys.
Thanks for being on, brother. I love you. I
love
just
you
wanted
too.
to see you longer. That's why I was trying to keep you on. But yeah, we got 7 people in the second round. which is dope. So yeah, thank you for sharing your words and your wisdom. And man, you already know I love you. So
Love you too.
I'm gonna be doing some breath work with you soon.
For sure.
All right, brother. Peace.
All right, peace.
Oh, wow. That was amazing. All right. So if y'all, man, I can't even talk right now. All right. That was amazing. I said that already like 5 times. I'm feeling super pumped right now. I don't know about y'all. I wish there was some way that we could get like some reaction, but it's just me talking and seeing things. But anyways, we're gonna get right into the second round. Coming up first, we got someone that I've actually been.
So that was that.